Oh, okay. I just wanted to say, hopefully the song in the background won't be a distraction to me. But, okay, I have already done the foundation, made, you know, one colored face. And how I did that was I used Max Factor. It's very good. It's, let's see, 113 Deep Olive. I did this around my eyes, and you know, make sure you get any kind of dark circles or discoloration and stuff. It helps a lot with blemishes too. It's actually foundation pretty much. So, but for eye concealers and stuff like that, it works really well too. Then I went to Maybelline. Am I right? Yeah, Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse, and this is Classic Ivory, number 2. Anyway, number 2, and I apply this all over my face. And so now, let's see where we at. Okay, now we're at the part where I'm still going to do a little bit more shadows and just a little bit more concealing around my eyes, because I got weak circles around my eyes and stuff. So this is L'Oreal Bare Natural, I guess maybe how you say it. I don't know. General Mineral Concealer. It's SPF 25 sunscreen. Really good. The color, let's see, I got it written down. The color is, it says medium 482. So if you're looking for that color or anything. Anyway, normally what I do is I just touch up right in here where it's just a little bit darker for me, and on both sides, and it's a lot easier to do in a mirror. Anyway, and then every now and then, just depends on how much sleep I've had and how much I haven't, because that affects my eyes tremendously. Sometimes I will go around like through in here and up in there, like I got a vein that runs kind of right up in there, and I'll just kind of cover that a little bit. Like, it's not really showing too bad right now, but just let you know how I normally do my makeup. But yeah, that's this, and I love the brush because the brush comes in handy later on. Then we'll go to our contouring, and this is where we've led up to pretty much now. I cover my paper with all my information. I mean, I could read it off the bottle, I guess, but it's a little bit easier to find when I wrote it down. Anyway, okay, for contour and blushing, I've got Dream, I'm not sure how to say that M word, but it's mousse, and it is light ivory. It says light, and the number is 0, so I mean, I guess it's pretty light. Anyway, normally what I do is I'll take my finger and I'll just get a little bit on my finger, and I'm going to start with my nose, because nose is what I contour the most. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lighten it up on the top, do a little bit on the tip of the nose. Now it kind of looks funny now. Lighting might be kind of messed up too. I don't know if you can really see. Hopefully you can. Anyway, so I'll do that, and then normally I will take a blush and go ahead and define it, but right now it's okay, you can't really see it too much. I want to go ahead and go with the contouring and with the shadows, and on the shadows I use right now anyway, it's a L'Oreal True Match super blendable powder. Could be, I guess, for all over your face, but right now this is what I'm using it for because it's way too dark for all over my face. So anyway, I'll take that little brush again and apply just a little bit to the tips, and I'll go into the corner. Hold on, see. And to the corner and down the nose just a little bit. I don't know if you can see it very well. Just right in the corners. It's hard to do this. Maybe I can do it better on the side. Okay, yep, like right in the corner. Wow, damn, my hand's in the way. Right in the corner, up in here, and then just down your nose, just a little bit. See if you can tell. I just come to right about here. See how it's darkened just a little bit right in there. Anyway, it makes this part of my nose just a little bit more defined. Also, I like to take it and, because I don't like the bottom of my nose that well, but I like to take it and I like to go like just a little diagonal at the tips, right there, you know, where the nostril and the tip is or whatever, and on both sides, you know, gotta make it even, and I'll go in just a little bit diagonal like that too. See, it's a little bit hard to see. My lighting's not very good. I busted a couple of lights, but if you can look, you can see the darkness. Or which side? Right here and up in here. And also, if you will get a bigger brush like this, it's it says professional bronzing brush, doesn't have a number of what size or anything, but anyway, it works pretty good. And I will take it just like this on the same thing we're using, and I'll take it and I'll go right. Let's see, where am I? Get my face right. Okay, start right in here and just go down below, just a little bit below your cheeks, right about there where that apple is. And also let you know, whenever you apply the makeup to your brush, the most makeup needs to go closest to your hairline, because that's where the most makeup is going to be applied. So you kind of go in a C motion, kind of like this, just a little bit. You start up here with your hairline. Let's see, I can get a mirror back behind me. It'd probably be a lot easier. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better. Sorry for the noise. Okay, so anyway, then take it, and of course you do the other side. Start right there where the ears are, you know, right there in that little hairline, and just curve towards the inner part of your cheek. You don't want to go all the way, because that'll just look funny, because eventually you're going to put blush and stuff that, you know, fills in all these other spots. So I mean, if you start contouring your face and highlighting and shadowing and stuff, you can always it's always pretty much going to kind of look a little bit funny before you start blending in and stuff. So anyway, you can go up towards your hairline. Make sure it's right on your hairline, because that's where the shadows should be. And you go down, like I said, like a little C. I don't know if you can see it very well on the computer, but you can see where my cheek is starting to get, you know, sunk in just a little bit, you know, a little bit more defined, make my face a little bit thinner. Go ahead and go to the other side and kind of get it to looking the same. Start with your C. Get my hair out of the way. Get up here. Where's my? There it is. Up here and down, and see it right just below, right, like when I smile, it's like it kind of ends like right in here. It doesn't come all the way up to my cheekbones and stuff, because that's where I'm going to want my blush and my shimmer. Also, you can contour your chin, define it. You'll start right about where your ear is, come down and just right under. I might should use a little bit darker color. And or I guess this is your jawbone. I'm not sure if I said chin or jaw. Anyway, like I said, yeah. always make sure that where you first apply the makeup that's where it's going to be the darkest. So you always got to think, you know, where is it going to be darkest on my face? Where's my hair going to create this shadow on my face? So, you know, behind your ear and down and towards and stuff like that, just, you know, like this. And then you can contour under your chin a little bit. I don't really care about that. I'm more worried about contouring my nose. But, yes, just contour. But you got to be careful because you don't want to, and make sure you blend tremendously because you don't want to get the contouring and then all of a sudden it just, I mean, it's like I said, it's going to look crazy. There's going to be darker spots on your face and you're going to be like, what was she talking about? But majorly under your chin. If you get it too dark here, it's really going to look silly. So just, you know, use your judgment. You know, don't go too dark. You know, just add a little bit at a time and so forth. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. So I've got pretty much where I want contoured. I've got my nose, got my cheeks, my jaw, and my chin, and you can contour your forehead, but I'm not worried about contouring my forehead. I don't have such a huge forehead that I feel like I need to contour it. So, anywho, the next step is, let's see, your blushes. What did I do it on? Ah, the mirrors hit everything. Yay. Okay, get rid of the mirror. Okay, the next thing I have is, oh, well, yeah, okay, that's next. I'm sorry. What is this doing? Anyway, next thing is, like I've done the contouring towards the middle of my nose, so I might reapply that just one more time, make it a little bit lighter on my nose. Because like I said, I still got to blend a lot of this. So, anywho, after that, whenever it comes into blending, I've got quite a few different things, but I'm going to go ahead and start with each little portion of what makeup needs to go before I start blending, because there's two different ways you can do this. You can put makeup on, like I said, in the different places, and then just blend with the makeup that's on your face, or you can take a whole powder and go over all of it. But if I take the time to do each little section and all that, I really don't want to put the powder on my face to cover everything I just did. So anyway, so let's go back to what we were doing. I'm not sure who made this. It was a gift, and it says 04 pink blush and 05 chestnut. So those are the colors, and they look like, well, like that. Yeah, if I can get my lighting right. Anyway, it's really pretty pink, and it's got a little bit of brown. But anyway, what I do is I will take my brush. And I think I'm actually using my wrong brush. But I will take my brush and I will do like this. And I'll kind of mix both colors. And then I'll take it right where my apples are and brush back. With this blush. And then my favorite, because I love shimmer, is Hard Candy. You can get this, I got it at Walmart. It's Hard Candy. It's 127 Honeymoon. That's the, I guess, color. Anywho, and what I will do is I'll take and I will circle, because I love this color and I love the shimmer that it gives, and I will take and I'll go ahead and put it as well on top of the blush. Also, let's see, how's it doing? Maybe it's just where I am. Anyway, okay, and that's pretty much it on the blush. Every now and then I'll bring just a little bit of shimmer up and down and round, but it just depends on what you're looking for, how much shimmer you want, and everything else. I'm just letting you know how I do it on this one particular look anyway. And this look is more of a midnight going out at night, because it's kind of dark, and it's kind of adulterous kind of look. So anyway, let's see, we've done our blushes and we've done contouring and our foundation. So next is, okay, well, I read this on my list and I really don't know if I want to try it, but the next thing is, and it comes in a bottle like this, and it's let's see, what does it say? True Match Natural, not natural, or however you say that word, SPF 19 sunscreen, of course. And yes, on the bottom it says Classic Tan 470 if you're wanting this exact color. So what I will do, I'm just going to make it easy and quick. I'm going to go ahead and go over all the little places that I said I wasn't going to cover over. But anyway, take a big brush, big kabuki brush, big brush, something like a kabuki brush. Not quite a kabuki brush, but anyway, take it, go ahead, circle, make sure you keep your circles. Make sure you do under your chin too, because of the shadowing you've done. Anyway, as far as I know, it looks alright. Anyway, so that was the simplest part. Then we're going on to our eyes, the most dramatic part of the whole look. And I really like, and I've got this inspiration from porn stars and maybe a couple of drag queens, but I really like this adulterous look, the dark eyes, the real dramatic eyes, cat eyes and stuff like that. So that's what I use a lot of. So let's see, I've already done the primer on my eyes whenever I did the foundation and everything, which covering with powder probably doesn't help. I do not have an actual primer. I do have a foundation with a primer, so that's what I used, but then I put powder on. But thank goodness CoverGirl has come out with, and I mean, I guess other places have too, maybe I just haven't looked, but this is CoverGirl. I don't know, well, you can't see it. Anyway, it's CoverGirl, and it says Intense Shadow Blast Primer and Rich Shadow. And the only thing on it that I see as the color and everything is on the bottom it says 815, so maybe you can find it by that. Also it says 1131, but I'm not sure exactly what that number is for, but I would trust the 815. Anyway, it's a brown, and normally it's liquid. Of course, I think I might have already said that, but normally I'll just take and I'll start at the start at the beginning of my eye, and just rub it across almost towards the crease, because in that crease you're going to have a darker color, and that darker color is going to pretty much go right there and then start blending. So there's pretty much the brown. It doesn't really matter how messy it is at this point because it will all kind of go together. Anyway, that's the brown. And I've got to let it dry. I wish I could pause this. I don't know how to pause this, but I've got to let it dry because it's wet, and as soon as you put the other colors on, they kind of paste up and then get too dark and then get I don't know, it's just a catastrophe. So you gotta let that dry. I wish I had a pause button like I said, because it's gonna take a couple of minutes. I don't have a hair, oh well, I do have a hair dryer, but I'm not sure where it's at. But anyway, I guess I can go ahead and try to show y'all what I'm talking about. If I can get it open. Go ahead and get rid of some of these makeups that I don't need no more so they don't confuse me on what I've already done. Okay. Still need that. Okay, and the next color I use is it's a very dark black, and I don't know if you can see these that well. My black's falling apart over here, so I have to be very careful with it. But this black and this shimmery white up here are the next two colors you're going to use on the brown. It's the only other colors you got to use for your eyes. Anyway, it is LA Colors. It says baked eyeshadow, and it's 4 colors, and it says BBE 472 Nightlife. That's why I kind of said this is more for going out at night. So let's go ahead and start with the black to make the cat eye effect. In a way, I've lost my eyeshadow brush. What the heck? I thought I was more prepared for this. I thought it was going to be in the thing with it. But apparently not. Brown. So I've got to find, there it is, the eyelash brush. Okay, I will let you know that I am not as famous and got as much money as some of these other tutorials do. I have really good makeup, but what to apply it with, I don't have all the brushes. I don't have all the eyeshadow brushes and all that. I mean, God, I would love to have them. Believe me, I would. But I just can't afford them right now. So I got to do with what I can. Anywho, what you're going to do is you're going to take your black and your lash, or your eyeshadow brush, and you're going to just get on the tips of that brush with the black. And then what you're going to do is you're going to start, you're going to start at the ends, and you're going to take it and you're going to go in that crease. Okay, now this is what I mean. The way it applied is the way it's going to apply if you don't let that brown eyeshadow dry. It's going to look kind of crazy. But anyway, there's still a way to fix it, so it's okay. Need my damn mirror back. Okay. So if I can clean in the butt. This is really starting to fucking aggravate me. You know what? Fuck the makeup tutorial. Y'all can kiss my fucking ass and just wonder how I do it, because this shit is not working for me. I don't know how the girls do all this, and this is driving me nuts. Okay, my next video is going to be Someone Like You from Adele, so just check that out. I'll have the full makeup on after that, but I have to look in the mirror.